So Daniil, congrats, another Grand Slam final. Did you expect the fourth set to go so quickly after the battle?
Not at all. Was a strange match, you know, with its up and downs for both players, I think. I think we both missed some shots we shouldn't miss. At the same time, both had good points, so was a lot of up and downs. And I didn't before the fourth set, I didn't think it's gonna go that fast because all the match was really on the edge. But I'm happy that I managed, you know, to just close it out as fast as I could the first one.
Anyone? Go.
Daniil, people like me might describe your run in Australia as tumultuous or emotional. How would you describe it?
It's been great. It's been definitely emotional. We can talk about, you know, it started with the match with Nick, which is just emotional in all the aspects that we can call it. I think it started there, and this energy kept on going with different ones in every match, you know. Some match got mad with something. The Felix match was just crazy in terms of tennis and the score. Today was, I mean, our matches with Stefanos are always emotional. Yeah, it's been a great run, and I'm happy that I have the chance for the title on Sunday.
Neil.
Why did you get so annoyed, angry with Stefanos and his coaching? Do you consider him to be cheating?
Oh no, cheating not at all. But the thing is that, well, first of all, I got broken. I got a little bit mad. I thought the referee could do a little bit better with the crowd, just to say, you know, quiet please or something like this. Didn't see him doing that often, and I made a terrible double fault. Got a code when I was just, showing everybody that I'm cramping. I cannot toss the ball with my left hand because everybody is screaming. So my serve was terrible. And to be honest, before every return, his father was talking in Greek. I don't know, maybe he's saying, come on, there is no problem. But then the referee told me that I asked him if he can talk. And he said he can talk, but he can't coach. And then asked, do you speak Greek? So if not, I mean, the guy is talking. I don't know what he says, but if it's a coach, and I don't consider coaching as cheating, but it should be a code violation. And then the second one would be a bit tricky.
Quickly, small cat. Why that reference?
Yeah, well, I was, yeah, you see, I mean, you guys are laughing, so I think we can say it was funny, but I was definitely out of my mind, if we can say like this. Like I was not controlling myself anymore about anything, and that's actually why I'm really happy to win, because many matches like this, I would go on just to, you know, to do mistakes, because you lose your concentration a lot when you get in this heat of the moment things. And yeah, the next game, 15-40, started terrible. I was like, oh my God, I'm just completely losing the fiber of this match, and I'm so happy that I managed to catch it really fast.
Ben?
Sorry, I'm just wondering if you ever sort of think back and regret when you've been sort of mean to chair umpires in the past, calling them stupid, calling them small cats, whatever else. It happened a few times for you. And I was wondering, obviously in the heat of the moment you feel these things, but then afterwards do you feel like you've gone too far?
I regret it all the time because I don't think it's nice. I know that I know that every referee is trying to do their best. But yeah, when you are there, tennis, you know, we don't fight with the fists, but tennis is a fight. It's a 1v1 against another player. So I'm actually really respectful to players who never, almost never show their emotions, because I mean, it's tough. It's tough because I can get really emotional. You know, I have been working on it. So many matches I handle it, and I think if we look back at myself 5 years ago when I started playing, there was less attention on me, but I was just insanely crazy. And you know, I'm working on it. Helps me to win matches, I know. So I do regret it. That's 100%. But again, in the heat of the moment, I just lost it.
Chris?
Daniil, I'm just curious, based on what you just said, how do you view a guy like Rafa, who's been around so long and really hasn't had many moments like that.
Well, we know how Rafa's mentality is in life is like, I don't know if I should call it this way, but he's like a perfect guy, you know. Never, when you ask him why he doesn't break a racket, like there's always the story about the controller when he was young and Tony told him that you shouldn't do it. And I mean, it's tough, you know. I know many of my friends who break controllers, you know, who don't even play tennis, but people can get mad at many things. And I feel like, yeah, Rafa is amazing for this. And yeah, I have not much to add. I mean, he's just amazing about this.
Daniil, I don't want to dwell on the negative tonight, but just one more question about the outburst and everything. Stefanos was asked about it when he came in here earlier, and he questioned your maturity. I just wondered if you had a response to that.
No, I don't want to get too much into this because, again, I was actually not, Stefanos during this match, nothing, and I feel like I didn't talk about him. I just talked about the rule because, again, I don't know what his father is saying. Maybe he's just saying, like, let's go next point, and it's completely allowed. There is no problem with it, but he's saying something in Greek just before I return, and I'm there. I feel like he's even saying him where to serve, and I don't know Greek. Same about the umpire, so he should just, I don't know, talk to Stefanos first, maybe say, I don't know, say something to your father. Like if my coach would be talking in French to me before every point, even I would say, just stop it, just it's not allowed. So it was only about this, and again, nothing against Stefanos.
Daniil, your fourth final, you've played big three members every time. What will you take out of the previous matches into this one?
They're really strong, huh? It's really tough to get into the final, and I always have them there waiting for me. But it's fun, Again, when I was like 8-10 years old, I was playing against the wall and was imagining that it's Rafa on the other side or Roger. Novak was still not yet there, I think. And now I have the chance, to play a second time. First one was a close one, epic one. I'm going to try to prepare well and need to show my best because that's what I took of the three finals that I had before, that you have to do better than 100% in order to win. That's what I managed to do in US Open. That's what I'm going to try to do on Sunday.
Last two in the room, Simon and Ben.
In the Open era, I think people haven't done well in the Slam after they win their first Slam. I think Andy Murray got to a final. Nobody has ever won. No man's ever won the next one. So do you think you've dealt well with the change in your stature and the kind of the expectation that comes with being a Slam champion?
Well, I told this before the tournament. I really don't have much pressure. I know what I'm capable of when I'm playing well. I know that I can beat anybody. At the same time, you can lose to anybody. I mean, I almost lost to Felix. He was really close. That's how tennis is. A lot of strong players. I mean, already second round against Nick was a tight one. But it gave me a lot of confidence in my own power, in my own tennis, that now I know that I'm capable of winning 7 matches in a row. And the last one against Novak was epic. So I knew before this tournament that it is possible. And that's what so far I'm trying to prove. And again, I'm really happy that I have the shot for the title on Sunday.
Chris, last one.
Daniil, how do you feel about the number 21? What is your relationship to that, and how do you feel about having a chance to stop it being 21 again?
I think it's great rivalry between them, and it's same about Roger and Rafa. They got many times injured lately. I'm not even talking about the last year, but even before. And all the time we start to hear a little bit, it's over. Not sure they're gonna come back. Well, look at Rafa. He's there on Sunday, and it was the same with Roger when he came back after the knee problems. 4 years ago or something, when he started winning everything. So it's a great rivalry, and I'm happy to have the chance to try to stop one more time somebody from making history. But again, just need to show my best tennis for this.
First question from Craig Gabriel.
Daniil, going into the match with Rafa, what would be in your mind? What would be the mindset to come up against him in the final on Sunday?
Of course, gonna discuss tactics with my coach, but probably physical match. Rafa likes to drag people into long rallies. I like it too. I think, gonna be a great battle. But again, I remember last year's final in Australia, even if it was against a different opponent. I'm gonna try to be more ready, more focused, fighting more, and give it everything I have in terms of tennis, physical, mentally. Rafa, we know that, from the first till last point, he's going to fight his best, and that's what I'm going to try to do also.
We'll go to our next question, Willie Weinbaum.
Hi, Daniil. You answered Chris's question a moment ago about the number 21. What effect does it have on you mentally when you're competing against someone pursuing such history?
I'll be honest, on me it doesn't, because it's not me going for the 21st. It's not me trying, to break these records. I'm going for my second one. I'm still far from all these things. I can maybe compete with other guys who have won, but I won't even name them all. I don't know who has maybe 2 or 1. So I'm just, trying to focus on myself, doing my job. Of course, I'm not blind. I know what's happening. I know what Rafa is going for. I knew what Novak was going for. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, I even try not to listen about this. But it's kind of their thing, it's not mine. And I'm just there to try to win the final.
Thank you. We'll go to our next question, Angel Garcia.
Hi, Daniil. Congratulations. Just to ask you again about Rafa, sorry about that. I would like to know, what do you think about Rafa in the history of tennis? What do you think he means for the history of tennis? Thank you so much.
Yeah, 3 biggest players in the world, Novak, Rafa, Roger. All has done amazing records. Some of them has more titles in total. They have all same slams. Somebody has more Davis Cup titles. Somebody has more Roland Garros, Australian Open, whatever. Rafa, especially what he's done in Roland Garros, I really doubt somebody could ever beat this. It's harsh to say this because, there are always records that can be broken sometimes in 100 years, in 50 years. But, it can be one of the records to win so many Roland Garroses that would maybe never be broken. And we all know that, a lot of records on clay maybe will not be broken. So especially on this surface, it's just insane. It's just, I have no words. But on other ones, he's really strong also. And in the history, again, so far, one of the 3 greatest players. I think it's going to be a debate for 20 years to come, no matter even who has the most slams, who of them was better. And I want to say, they're all amazing.